Hi, and welcome to this walkthrough of my Jolts of Joy deck, available on Deckable now. Once you've bought the deck, open up the Deckable app. You'll see all the decks you've bought along the top. Tap on Daily Jolts of Joy. You'll see there's various layouts that you can use here. I select when you're beginning to scroll down to browse your deck. Tap on this option and tap Start. You can see here I've included various guides to archetype, journaling and tapping, all of which are included within this deck. In order to view one of the cards, tap on the card and drag it up into the screen. Tap again to turn the card over. From here, you can drag it with your fingers to increase the size of the text and make it as comfortable as you need. By clicking on the plus button, it opens up the screen again at the bottom. From here, you may want to quick draw, which draws a card for you, or scroll along, and if there's a particular archetype you would like to tap into today, this gives you the option to drag that also into the box. I'm going to show you the cards in more detail by going back to home, which was the top left hand symbol. We'll go back into the deck and we're going to do a quick draw. So click on the single card and click Start. It's drawn for us the Empowered Alchemist. The Empowered Alchemist. Look at the keyword on the card you've selected and score out of 10, reflecting on how true that feels for you. 0 not at all. So you'll hear there the audio that comes with this deck. It's fantastic because it means you don't need to think about it in any way. Just draw the card and do the tap. The taps last around 10 minutes and will really draw inspiration from the card that you've drawn. So here we have the Empowered Alchemist suit. So this is the archetype that you've drawn. Tap again and again, and you'll turn it over to see this card is about manifestation. I manifest my dreams into reality with focus and intent. Here you could just take a screenshot and enjoy the affirmation to inspire you during the day. The fantastic thing about this deck is there's other options as well. By tapping on it again, you'll turn over and you can see there's journaling prompts and affirmations and keywords. Tapping again will show you the tapping points. Using the journal, by tapping on the top left arrow, you'll see there's a journal option appeared in the grey box at the bottom. If you tap this journal logo, there's an option here for you to type in your thoughts. So you can use the journal prompt, envision a positive change or transformation you'd like to experience in your life. The app will save your journal input. But another fantastic option is to make a note of any keywords or phrases that come up through your journaling. Click the X on the right hand side and the top left hand arrow to take you out of that screen. Tap on the card, and when the screen turns a yellow colour towards the bottom, click on Guide, and you'll see I've also included a short tapping script, and the words in brackets you can change to the words or phrases that came up during your journaling. So this is another option. I hope you've enjoyed this walkthrough on Deckable. By tapping on the top left-hand corner, you can see you can return to any of the cards that you've drawn by just tapping from that home screen. I'd love to hear about the card that you've pulled and your interpretation and experience of your tap in my Facebook group that's linked below the video. I look forward to hearing how you enjoyed your Jolt of Joy.